Hi everyone. Today I'm going to go through something really quick. Just some of my little manifestations that have come true for me. These will be fun little stories for you and you don't want to miss them, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about that today. Welcome back, my darlings, to the Stacy Loves You channel. This is where you can come to ditch those limiting thoughts, realize your power, eliminate negativity, allow for positivity so that you can manifest your best life. My name is Stacy Belinda and I'm an empowerment mentor. I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself. Before we get started, if you could go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button, that little notification bell, because you don't want to miss a thing and we don't want to keep any of this a secret any longer. Okay, so what are we talking about today? Well, I thought some of you might like to have some examples of things that I've manifested so that you can get a better idea of how powerful our minds truly are and how fast this works. I'm not going to get into anything too serious today because I want to keep it light and fun. These are little tests you could try out at home for yourself, things you probably have zero resistance to, so that they come quickly, easily, and without thinking about it pretty much. You have a quick thought, fleeting thought through your head about this is what I want, and guess what? It appears because you have no resistance. It's really not that important. It's the little things, but these are things you can use for a small test to see if this manifestation game is as real as I say it is. Because trust me, it is. This stuff works. All right, let me go through a few examples of things that I've manifested that are really, really simple and anybody can do. First of all, I always get a good parking space. I manifest good parking spaces for me and all of my friends. If I'm going to the mall, to a bar, to my favorite restaurant, to a house party, I always manifest that there's a spot perfect for my car right near my destination. And guess what? There always is. Because I have the inner belief that I always find a parking spot. And anyone I'm with, we always find a parking spot. And trust me, I do always find a parking spot. It's that simple. It's that easy. All right, next thing. I went on a vacation to visit a friend. I was on a tight budget. So I had to be very careful what I spent. But I didn't want to be a burden on my friend and let them feel like they had to watch what I was spending or go places they didn't want to go because I was on a budget. So what I did was I went into my mind and I affirmed consistently, and also I believe I scripted it as well. If you want to know what affirmations are, scripting is, I can go ahead and link a video on both of those things down below. They are very handy tips, tricks, and techniques to help you with your manifestations if you need a little help once in a while. I think we all do. Anyhow, I affirmed to myself that I'm always receiving things for free, that I always have more than enough money for everything that I want to buy, that everything just comes to me in the exact frame of money or financial situation that I have. So that night when we went out, we went to go to a comedy show. Now there's usually a cover, but when I got there they said they had just reopened and the cover was waived, so we're getting in free. So first thing out of the gates, my cover charge, non-existent, already saving me. Then I sat down and guess what? There was a gal running around giving out samples of whiskey. Yes, of whiskey. I've seen samples of beer, samples of energy drinks, samples of wine, but never of whiskey. This is a once in a lifetime thing. And trust me, I work in bars and it's very rare to get shots of whiskey as a sample. But she was giving out a top tier shots of whiskey as samples. So she came and offered me one, which basically took care of me getting a drink because I'm not a big drinker. So a shot of whiskey, that's going to be good for me. Also, the girl offered me free swag. I got a free flask and a free shot glass, which was basically a souvenir from the town that I had visited. Free cover, free drink, free souvenir, all in one spot. Then to top it off with, she gave me a drink for my friend who hadn't yet arrived. When my friend got there, she said, oh, actually I don't like whiskey. You can have mine too. So I ended up with both shots of whiskey, the flask and the shot glass as souvenirs, plus my free cover. Basically, it was practically a free evening for me. And all I did was manifest that everything comes to me easily and that I always have more than enough money. And you know what? I sure did. All right, here's another quick story. This one's pretty fun. This was during the whole shutdown last year in 2020. It was March and I had just lost my job. My ex had just lost his job. We were feeling pretty desperate and pretty scared. We wanted to get groceries because I thought everything was going to be shut down. We had taken a job as a food delivery driver at one of the popular food delivery services. We were just starting out. We were maybe a week in, wondering what the hell we're going to do. Everything's shut down. We need to be buying supplies and groceries, and we really don't have any money yet. We just lost our jobs, not even sure how we're going to pay for our mortgage, let alone for groceries. Well, this has only happened one time in the history of us delivering, and it was exactly when we needed it. I went into my head and I manifested, and I aligned my thoughts with the belief that the universe always takes care of me, that everything always works out in my favor, that the universe is always conspiring for me, that I'm always taken care of, I always have more than enough money, and everything comes to me quickly and easily exactly when I need it. So guess what? We picked up an order that we actually had to wait quite a while for at the grocery store. We got the groceries, put them in the cart, but the wait had been so long that the customer canceled. So we called the food delivery service and said, what do we do now? Do we have to go back and return all this food? We already waited like 2 hours to pick it up. It's already late. Now we're not even going to get paid for the delivery? Well, it turns out that if the person cancels after you already picked it up, you get to keep it. We were able to keep all of those groceries. And it was a lot of groceries. It was enough to stock my freezer and my fridge for almost a month. And it was so bizarre because they had things like lactose-free milk, low-fat yogurt, fruit, vegetables, stuff that I love to eat, stuff that I would have definitely bought for myself if I could have afforded it. And it was all free, given it to me at the exact moment that I needed it because I believed. Because I believe that everything always works out for me and that I always have more than enough. It was this simple thinking that brought these things to me. Manifestation really is that easy. Your thoughts are that powerful. Sometimes it can be challenging to believe that you can manifest the job of your dreams, millions of dollars, your crush that doesn't even know your name, whatever. So if you're having problems with those things, start with these small things. Start with, everybody buys me drinks. Wherever I go, things are always on sale. I'm always getting things for free. I'm always receiving free samples. Things are always half price. I always pay less than I imagine paying for things. People give me free cups of coffee. Parking spaces are always available. The weather is always perfect when I go out for picnics, whatever. Whatever it is that you have zero resistance to. Go ahead, test it out. Pick something like, I see people wearing purple shirts everywhere I go. Maybe you never see someone wearing a purple shirt, so try it. Everywhere I go, people wear purple shirts. Everywhere I go, people compliment my shoes. Maybe you've been wearing the same shoes forever. Try it. People are always complimenting my shoes, my earrings, my bracelet, my handbag, whatever it is. Pick something that you have no resistance to. Test it out. Try it. Get the confidence you need to build up your manifestation power and your ability. I call this realizing your power. Try it out. You might just love it. Anyhow, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope these little stories give you the confidence that you need to take control of your thoughts, realize your power, so that you can manifest your best life starting today. My name is Stacy Belinda, and I am your empowerment mentor. I like to end all of my videos with an affirmation. So go ahead and comment down below. I am always receiving. That's right. I am always receiving, because you are. You can receive anything and everything, small or big. Start where you're comfortable and grow from there. Try it. Like I said, you just might love it. Speaking of that, if you like what you were seeing and you love what you were hearing, go ahead and hit the like, share, subscribe button, and that little notification bell, because you don't want to miss a thing and you don't want to keep any of this a secret any longer. Remember, you can have, be, and do anything you want. Believe in you like I do. Bye.